Deep web users, what's the most terrifying thing you found? Story 1. My own password. I found a site where you enter an email address, and if it's been leaked, it shows the plaintext password. I tried an old, now closed email of mine, and there it was, a blank page with my email and password for anyone to see. Story 2. My friend was snooping in black market and hacking forums when he got a private message. I've researched you because I see you here a lot and know you. You're not here to buy or use services. You're just a kid. I don't care, but others will, and you haven't protected yourself well enough. Get out if you know what's good for you. Story 3. A website showing random people's webcams. Some browsing the internet, others sleeping. It was terrifying. Story 4. I take precautions, so I never felt in real danger, but I accidentally stumbled on a site full of photos of women who'd been harmed or killed. I shut my browser down fast and felt uneasy for a long time. Story 5. A site about how to harm your own children with discussion forums on causing maximum pain. They even had photo and video sections. It was sickening. Story 6. I tried the dark web out of curiosity in the early 2000s. Not much was there. Bitcoin didn't exist yet, so it was mostly fringe interests. The one case that stuck with me was a community advising and defending romantic and sexual relationships with dolphins. Story 7. There was a guy online trying to buy large quantities of bedbugs. When asked why, he said he wanted to breed them resistant to normal extermination methods while breeding in a weakness only he knew. He'd release them in people's homes, then charge to exterminate them since no one else could. Story 8. I used to photograph drugs for a local Silk Road vendor. At his house, while testing links, he suddenly said, "Oh my God, look at this." It was a site where a guy in the US was desecrating dead animal bodies, posting graphic images and descriptions. Scrolling further, it moved to humans. I backed away fast. Story 9. Not sure if it was the dark web, but I accidentally found a site that was basically porn with people harming each other. I saw a few seconds of videos that traumatized me. I took a break from the internet for days. Story 10. Videos from a very famous internet case. If you've been on the deep web, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the real videos, you're traumatized by all the crying, screaming children. It's a series of the worst content from the early 2000s. Reportedly 162 videos made, 102 posted, 92 distinct victims. The ringleaders were arrested in 2005. Story 11. There's a Christian forum on the deep web for help with problems and Bible discussions. Another site helps people struggling with suicide. There's a Reddit alternative called Spreadit, tech-focused, less active, and a site called Cat Facts for interesting cat data. Not everything on the deep web is terrible. Story 12. I rarely go there, it's boring. But it's been posted in threads like this before. It's screenshots from a darknet forum where HIV/AIDS positive people attack others to spread the virus, or uninfected people seek infectors. Chilling. Story 13. There are tons of places to buy and sell stuff. Drugs, credit cards, social security numbers, passports, porn. Then I found a listing. Sand. Description: ocean sand. Amid everything, someone was selling beach sand. There are hitmen, human trafficking, gore films, but most sites are scams taking your Bitcoin. Story 14. Buying meds online is popular. Individual vendors can have $500,000 in lifetime sales. Story 15. Not something I found myself, but there used to be a dating site where you signed up, wore a shirt for 3 days without showering, mailed it back, then got other shirts to sniff and choose dates based on smell. It had a whole psychological angle on human pheromones. It wouldn't look out of place on the surface web. Story 16. A guy contacted me on Facebook. I'm a funeral home director. He had a recent brain tumor diagnosis and found a deep web offer to take him abroad, film his suicide, and sell his organs to dark web buyers to financially help his uninsured family. He was scared of the process and being exploited. I worried more his family might trick him into it. His name was Sam. I'm not sure what happened to him. Story 17. A hitman site. Probably a scam. They take your money and ghost. But you pay $5,000 upfront in Bitcoin to kill someone of your choice. They cover it up, and you pay the rest later. Very scary. I left fast. Story 18. Someone selling a wish pill online. You take it, make a wish, and it supposedly comes true. They sold it as real, inventing fake natural elements and showing videos of making it with blue lights for sparkle. $100 per pill. Sad that idiots probably bought it. Story 19. A forum dedicated to sharing recordings of train automated next stop announcements. People posted their own recordings and discussed them. It haunts me. I have so many questions. Story 20. When I was 14, I did some serious digging and found a forum on creating stronger HIV strains. A group exchanged HIV meds and blood samples internationally and within the U.S. They'd recycle meds methodically and inject others' blood to engineer stronger strains. They had a board bragging about conquests, mostly in New York. I got out fast. Story 21. I was deep in a solo session when I saw a thumbnail of a girl surrounded by a huge circle of men. Thinking it was typical, I clicked. Why not? I was in a dry spell and lonely. It started normal. Girl pleasuring herself while guys watched and stroked. Then it got weird. None of the guys had sex with her. Instead, they passed a glass jar, all depositing their contributions. About 40 men into one jar. Then a chef-uniformed guy appeared out of nowhere, added the jar to pancake batter, and made pancakes. The girl ate the horrific pancakes while everyone watched. Weirdest, most uncomfortable porn I've ever seen, ended strangely.